Have you ever woken up feeling stiff, sluggish, or worried about your health as you age, wondering if there's a simple way to protect your brain and stay independent? What if you could cut your stroke risk in half with just a few easy morning habits that don't require intense exercise, fancy equipment, or drastic changes to your routine? In this video, we're diving into 8 powerful, science-backed habits specifically designed for seniors to lower stroke risk, boost blood flow, and keep your mind sharp. Starting with a gentle walk, a quick stretch, and a 1-minute trick that could save your life. From improving circulation with a nutrient-packed breakfast to mastering the non-negotiable habit of taking your medication on time, these steps are simple, sustainable, and tailored to fit your life, no matter your mobility or schedule. Stick with us until the end to discover how these small changes can transform your mornings, safeguard your independence, and empower you to live healthier for years to come. Plus, we'll share practical tips to make these habits stick and a surprising fact about a body part most people overlook that could be silently raising your stroke risk. Don't miss it. This could be the game changer your morning routine needs. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video, you can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. Start your morning with a gentle walk. Move at your own pace. Embarking on your day with a leisurely walk is one of the simplest, yet profoundly effective, ways to safeguard your health and lower your risk of stroke. There's no need to engage in high-intensity activities like power walking, jogging until exhaustion, or committing to a gym routine to experience the benefits. A gentle, unhurried walk tailored to your own pace, whether outdoors or indoors, can significantly enhance blood circulation, promote cardiovascular health, and protect your brain. Even a modest 10 to 15 minutes of movement each morning can yield substantial benefits, making it an accessible habit for seniors aiming to maintain their vitality and independence. Why walking is a game changer for stroke prevention. The science behind walking is compelling. Research, including studies published in the Stroke Journal, demonstrates that regular walking reduces the risk of both ischemic strokes, caused by blood clots obstructing blood flow to the brain, and hemorrhagic strokes, resulting from brain bleeds. For older adults, daily movement delivers a cascade of benefits. It strengthens the heart, stabilizes blood pressure, improves blood vessel elasticity, and enhances overall circulation. These factors collectively reduce the likelihood of stroke. Moreover, walking offers mental health advantages that are just as critical for seniors. A 2021 study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity revealed that seniors who walked for at least 10 minutes daily experienced a 20% lower stroke risk compared to those leading sedentary lifestyles. Beyond physical health, walking boosts mood by releasing endorphins, sharpens cognitive functions like memory and focus, and improves balance, which is essential for preventing falls and maintaining autonomy as you age. How to incorporate walking into your morning. The beauty of walking lies in its flexibility. You can adapt it to your environment, physical ability, and preferences. If you're able to step outside, a morning stroll through your neighborhood or a local park offers more than just physical benefits. Exposure to natural sunlight during your walk helps regulate your circadian rhythm, promoting restful sleep at night and heightened alertness during the day. Green spaces, such as parks or tree-lined streets, have an added advantage. They lower stress hormones like cortisol, which can contribute to reduced blood pressure and a calmer state of mind. If outdoor walks aren't feasible, due to weather conditions, mobility limitations, or personal comfort, indoor alternatives are equally effective. Try walking in place while watching your favorite morning show, pacing the length of your hallway, or using a treadmill set to a slow, comfortable speed. The key is consistency, not intensity. If 10 minutes feels daunting, start with just 5 minutes and gradually increase your duration to 15 to 30 minutes per day as your stamina builds. Practical tips for success: wear the right gear. Invest in comfortable, supportive shoes with good arch support and cushioning to minimize the risk of falls or discomfort. Sneakers designed for walking are ideal. Make it social. Invite a friend, neighbor, or family member to join you. A walking partner can boost motivation, make the activity more enjoyable, and provide an opportunity for meaningful conversation. Adapt for mobility challenges. If walking is difficult due to joint pain or balance issues, try seated exercises like leg marches or arm swings. These movements mimic the cardiovascular benefits of walking while keeping you safe and comfortable. Set a routine. Choose a specific time each morning, whether it's right after waking up or following breakfast, and stick to it. Consistency helps transform walking into a sustainable habit. Stay hydrated. Sip water before and after your walk, especially if you're outdoors in warm weather, to keep your body functioning optimally. Your turn to take the first step. Do you already incorporate a morning walk into your routine, or are you considering starting one? What time of day feels best for you? Perhaps the serene calm of sunrise or the gentle warmth of mid-morning. Share your experiences, challenges, or plans in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else to lace up their shoes and take that first step toward a healthier, stroke-resistant future. 2. Loosen up with neck and shoulder stretches. Boost brain blood flow. While it's easy to overlook your neck and shoulders when planning your morning routine, these areas play a surprisingly critical role in stroke prevention. As we age, it's common to wake up with stiffness in the neck or tightness across the shoulders. Perhaps from sleeping in an awkward position, spending hours hunched over a smartphone or computer, or leading a sedentary lifestyle. This tension isn't just a minor inconvenience. It can compress the vertebral arteries, which are vital for delivering oxygen-rich blood to the back of your brain. Chronic tightness may increase the risk of a lesser-known but serious condition called vertebrobasilar insufficiency, VBI, which can impair brain blood flow and elevate stroke risk. Why neck and shoulder stretches are essential occurs when blood flow to the posterior part of the brain is restricted, sometimes without obvious symptoms, earning it the nickname silent stroke risk. Prolonged tension in the neck and shoulders can narrow the vertebral arteries, contributing to symptoms like dizziness, fainting, or, in severe cases, stroke. Fortunately, regular stretching can counteract these risks. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science found that daily neck and shoulder stretches improved blood flow, reduced arterial stiffness, and enhanced circulation in older adults, significantly lowering their risk of vascular complications. Beyond stroke prevention, these stretches alleviate discomfort, improve posture, and promote relaxation, setting a positive tone for your day. A gentle 3 to 5 minute morning stretch routine. You don't need to be a yoga expert or own specialized equipment to benefit from morning stretches. This simple, beginner-friendly routine is designed to loosen tight muscles, improve circulation, and protect your brain health. Perform these movements seated or standing, depending on your comfort level. Neck rolls. Sit or stand with your back straight and shoulders relaxed. Slowly tilt your head forward, bringing your chin toward your chest. Gently roll your head in a clockwise circular motion, taking about 5 seconds per rotation to avoid rushing. Complete 5 clockwise circles, then reverse for 5 counterclockwise circles. Keep movements smooth and controlled to prevent strain or dizziness. Shoulder shrug. Lift both shoulders toward your ears, as if trying to touch them, and hold for 2 to 3 seconds. Slowly release your shoulders back down to a relaxed position. Repeat 10 times. Follow with shoulder rolls. Circle your shoulders backward for 10 repetitions, then forward for 10 more, maintaining a slow and deliberate pace. Side neck stretch. Gently tilt your right ear toward your right shoulder, feeling a mild stretch along the left side of your neck. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds, breathing deeply to relax into the stretch. Return to neutral, then repeat on the left side, tilting your left ear toward your left shoulder. Perform 2 stretches per side, ensuring you move slowly to avoid discomfort. Safety first. Always perform stretches gently, avoiding jerky or forceful movements. If you have a history of neck pain, arthritis, or previous injuries, consult your doctor or a physical therapist before beginning. Stop immediately if you experience dizziness, pain, or unusual discomfort during the routine. For added relaxation, pair your stretches with slow, deep breathing. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 2 counts, and exhale through your mouth for 6 counts. This breathing technique oxygenates your brain, calms your nervous system, and enhances the soothing effects of the stretches. Additional benefits for seniors. Regular neck and shoulder stretches do more than protect against stroke. Many seniors report reduced dizziness, increased energy levels, and improved mental clarity after incorporating this habit. Stretching also promotes better posture, which can alleviate back pain and enhance confidence in daily movements. By starting your day with this gentle routine, you're not only safeguarding your brain but also fostering a sense of calm and readiness for whatever lies ahead. Your turn to try it. Do you often wake up with a stiff neck or tight shoulders? Have you tried morning stretches before, or is this a new concept you're excited to explore? Share your experiences, questions, or tips in the comments below. Your insights could encourage someone else to adopt this simple, brain-protecting habit. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 3. Monitor your blood pressure daily. Catch risks early. High blood pressure, often dubbed the silent killer, is the leading risk factor for stroke, yet its insidious nature means many seniors are unaware of its presence until a serious health event occurs. Without regular monitoring, elevated blood pressure can go undetected, quietly damaging blood vessels and increasing the likelihood of stroke or heart complications. Dedicating just 1 to 2 minutes each morning to check your blood pressure is one of the most impactful habits you can adopt to protect your brain, heart, and overall well-being. WHYY morning blood pressure checks are critical. Blood pressure naturally fluctuates throughout the day, with a notable spike in the early morning hours known as the morning surge. This phenomenon, driven by the body's circadian rhythm, is particularly risky for older adults, as it coincides with the time of day when strokes are most likely to occur. A 2020 study published in Hypertension found that seniors who monitored their blood pressure daily were 30% less likely to suffer stroke or cardiovascular events, as they could identify concerning trends and seek medical intervention promptly. Regular checks empower you to take control of your health, detect subtle changes, and collaborate with your healthcare provider to adjust lifestyle factors or medications as needed. How to monitor your blood pressure effectively. Why make morning blood pressure checks accurate and actionable? Follow these evidence-based steps. Choose the right equipment. Invest in a reliable upper arm cuff monitor, as these are more accurate than wrist or finger devices. Look for models validated by reputable organizations like the American Heart Association or the British Hypertension Society. Ensure the cuff fits properly. Too small or too large can skew readings. Most monitors come with sizing guides to help you select the right fit. Time your check strategically. Measure your blood pressure within 1 hour of waking, before consuming coffee, tea, breakfast, or medications, as these can temporarily alter readings. Sit quietly for 5 minutes beforehand in a comfortable chair, with your back supported, feet flat on the floor, and arm resting at heart level on a table. Avoid talking or moving during the measurement to ensure accuracy. Track and record your readings. Note your systolic, top number, and diastolic, bottom number, readings, along with the date and time, in a dedicated notebook, spreadsheet, or app like My BP Lab, Omron Connect, or Smart BP. Aim to take 2 to 3 readings, 1 minute apart, and record the average to account for natural variations. Share your log with your doctor during checkups, especially if your systolic pressure is consistently above 130 millimeters of mercury or diastolic pressure above 80 millimeters of mercury, as these may indicate hypertension requiring attention. Understand what to watch for. A single high reading isn't necessarily a cause for alarm, as blood pressure can fluctuate due to stress, activity, or diet. However, consistent elevations over several days or weeks warrant a discussion with your healthcare provider. Be alert for symptoms like headaches, dizziness, or blurred vision alongside high readings, as these may signal an urgent need for medical evaluation. Building a lasting habit makes daily monitoring seamless. Integrate it into your morning routine. Create a visual cue. Place your blood pressure monitor in a prominent spot, such as your bedside table, bathroom counter, or next to your morning coffee maker, to serve as a reminder. Pair with an existing habit. Link your blood pressure check to another daily task, like brushing your teeth or taking your morning vitamins, to anchor the habit. Involve a support system. Ask a partner, family member, or caregiver to gently remind you until the routine becomes second nature. If you live alone, set a daily phone alarm to prompt you. Stay consistent. Aim to check at the same time each morning to capture comparable readings and identify patterns over time. Empowering yourself with knowledge, monitoring your blood pressure daily, you're not just collecting numbers. You're gaining insight into your body's rhythms and taking proactive steps to prevent stroke. This small investment of time can lead to early detection of issues, allowing you to make informed decisions about diet, exercise, stress management, or medication adjustments in collaboration with your doctor. Your turn to share. You've already checked your blood pressure each morning, or is this a habit you're considering adopting? What challenges do you face, such as remembering to check or understanding your readings? Drop a comment below to share your routine, ask for tips, or offer encouragement. Your experience could motivate someone else to start this life-saving practice tomorrow. 4. Fuel your brain with magnesium and potassium. A stroke-protective breakfast. Your morning meal isn't just about satisfying hunger. It's a critical opportunity to nourish your brain and heart, setting the foundation for a day of optimal health. Two essential minerals, magnesium and potassium, stand out as powerhouse nutrients for reducing stroke risk. These minerals work synergistically to relax blood vessels, regulate blood pressure, and enhance circulation, all of which are vital for protecting against stroke, particularly for seniors. Unfortunately, many older adults fall short on these nutrients, especially if their breakfasts are dominated by processed, nutrient-poor foods like sugary cereals, frozen waffles, or instant noodle packets, which are typically loaded with sodium and offer little in the way of essential minerals. The science behind magnesium and potassium functions as a natural diuretic, helping your body excrete excess sodium through urine, which directly lowers blood pressure, a key risk factor for stroke. By maintaining a healthy sodium-potassium balance, your arteries stay flexible and less prone to damage. Magnesium, on the other hand, acts as a vasodilator, relaxing blood vessels to improve blood flow and reduce arterial stiffness, a condition that becomes more common with age. Together, these minerals create an environment where your cardiovascular system operates smoothly, reducing strain on your heart and brain. 2022 meta-analysis published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition analyzed data from over 200,000 participants and found that diets rich in magnesium and potassium were associated with a 15 to 20% lower risk of stroke, particularly ischemic stroke, which accounts for about 87% of all strokes. The study highlighted that these minerals are especially effective when consumed consistently, as their benefits compound over time. Mornings are a particularly critical window for intake because blood vessels are more sensitive to pressure changes after waking, a phenomenon known as the morning surge. Low levels of magnesium and potassium during this time can leave arteries tense and vulnerable, increasing stroke risk. Why breakfast matters. Starting your day with a nutrient-dense breakfast ensures that your body has the tools it needs to manage blood pressure and circulation from the moment you wake up. Unlike processed foods, which are often stripped of nutrients and packed with sodium, whole foods rich in magnesium and potassium deliver sustained energy and cardiovascular benefits. For seniors, who may already face challenges like reduced nutrient absorption or medication-related mineral depletion, prioritizing these nutrients at breakfast can make a significant difference in long-term health. Practical ways to boost magnesium and potassium. Incorporating magnesium and potassium-rich foods into your morning routine is easier than you might think. Below are some actionable ideas, complete with approximate nutrient values to help you plan. Potassium-rich foods. Banana. One medium banana provides about 400 to 450 milligrams of potassium, making it an easy grab-and-go option. Slice it over oatmeal or blend it into a smoothie for a creamy texture. Avocado. Half an avocado delivers roughly 500 milligrams of potassium, plus healthy fats that support heart health. Spread it on whole grain toast or add it to a breakfast salad. Spinach. 1 cup of raw spinach offers about 150 milligrams of potassium and is incredibly versatile. Toss it into scrambled eggs, blend it into a smoothie, or sauté it lightly with olive oil. Sweet potato. A small baked sweet potato, about 130 g, contains around 450 milligrams of potassium. Try it as a breakfast hash with eggs or mash it as a base for a savory bowl. Other options: oranges, 200 milligrams per medium fruit, cantaloupe, 250 milligrams per cup, and cooked beets, 300 milligrams per half cup, are delicious additions to your morning plate. Magnesium-rich foods. Pumpkin seeds. Just 1 ounce provides approximately 190 milligrams of magnesium. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, yogurt, or a smoothie bowl for a crunchy, nutrient-packed boost. Chia seeds. 1 tablespoon offers about 95 milligrams of magnesium and adds fiber for digestive health. Mix them into yogurt or soak them overnight for a chia pudding. Almonds. A 1 ounce handful delivers around 80 milligrams of magnesium. Pair them with fruit for a quick snack or blend them into a smoothie for extra creaminess. Whole grains. Oats, about 60 milligrams per half cup, uncooked, and quinoa, about 60 milligrams per half cup, cooked, are excellent bases for breakfast bowls. Opt for steel-cut or rolled oats for maximum nutrient density. Other options: walnuts, 45 milligrams per ounce, dark chocolate, 50 milligrams per ounce, at least 70% cocoa, and leafy greens like kale, 30 milligrams per cup, can also boost your magnesium intake. Simple, stroke-protective breakfast ideas. Here are a few quick, nutrient-dense breakfast recipes to inspire you. Green Power Smoothie. Blend 1 cup spinach, 1 banana, half a cup plain Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon chia seeds, and 1 cup almond milk. This delivers over 600 milligrams of potassium and 150 milligrams of magnesium in 1 glass. Avocado toast with eggs. Top whole grain toast with mashed avocado, a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds, and a poached or boiled egg. Add a side of sliced oranges for an extra potassium boost. Oatmeal power bowl. Cook half a cup rolled oats with water or milk, then top with 1 tablespoon chia seeds, a handful of walnuts, and sliced banana. Drizzle with a touch of honey for natural sweetness. Yogurt parfait. Layer plain Greek yogurt with mixed berries, 1 ounce of almonds, and a sprinkle of chia seeds. This is gentle on the stomach and packed with over 300 milligrams of potassium and 100 milligrams of magnesium. What to avoid: processed breakfast foods like sugary cereals, frozen waffles, breakfast bars, or instant oatmeal packets often contain hidden sodium, which can counteract the blood pressure lowering effects of potassium and magnesium. For example, a single serving of some cereals can contain 500 to 700 milligrams of sodium, nearly a third of the daily recommended limit for seniors, 1,500 to 2,300 milligrams. Always check nutrition labels and aim for foods with less than 300 milligrams of sodium per serving. Additionally, avoid sugary drinks like fruit juices or sweetened coffee beverages, which can spike blood sugar and contribute to inflammation. Instead, opt for water, herbal tea, or unsweetened green tea to keep your arteries happy and hydrated. Special considerations: you're taking medications like diuretics, commonly prescribed for high blood pressure or heart conditions. Consult your doctor about your magnesium and potassium needs. These drugs can deplete these minerals, increasing your risk of deficiency. Blood tests can help determine if you need a supplement, but whole foods are generally the safest and most effective way to meet your needs. Hydration is also key. Drinking enough water, aim for 6 to 8 cups daily, unless advised otherwise by your doctor, helps these minerals function optimally in your body. Pro tip to make these nutrients even more effective: pair them with a heart-healthy lifestyle. For example, combine your mineral-rich breakfast with a short morning walk, see habit number 1, to enhance circulation and maximize the benefits of magnesium and potassium. If you're new to these foods, start small. Add a handful of spinach to your eggs or swap your morning cereal for oatmeal. Small changes add up over time. Your turn. What's your favorite way to start the day with a healthy breakfast? Do you have a go-to smoothie recipe, a trusty oatmeal combo, or a quick meal that keeps you energized? Share your ideas in the comments below to inspire others. Your breakfast habit might just motivate someone else to make a stroke preventive change. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 5. Never skip your blood pressure medication. The non-negotiable habit. If your doctor has prescribed blood pressure medication, taking it consistently every morning could be the single most powerful step you take to protect yourself from a stroke. This simple act, often just swallowing a pill with a glass of water, can reduce your stroke risk by up to 50%, according to decades of clinical research. Yet, it's surprisingly easy to forget or delay this habit, especially on hectic mornings or when you're feeling fine. Consistency is non-negotiable, as even a single missed dose can trigger dangerous spikes in blood pressure, leaving your brain and heart vulnerable. Why timing is critical. Your body's blood pressure naturally rises in the early morning hours, a phenomenon known as the morning surge. This is when most strokes, particularly ischemic strokes, are likely to occur. Blood pressure medications, such as ACE inhibitors, beta blockers, calcium channel blockers, or diuretics, are specifically designed to counteract this surge, keeping your blood vessels relaxed and your blood flow steady. A 2023 study published in The Lancet followed over 10,000 seniors and found that those who adhered to their morning medication schedules had a 45% lower risk of stroke compared to those with inconsistent habits. The study emphasized that timing matters. Taking your medication at the same time each day maximizes its effectiveness and minimizes fluctuations in blood pressure. The risks of skipping doses, missing even one dose, can have serious consequences. For example, short-acting medications may wear off within 24 hours, leaving you unprotected during the high-risk morning hours. Over time, inconsistent adherence can lead to uncontrolled hypertension, which damages blood vessels and increases the likelihood of plaque buildup or blood clots, both major stroke triggers. For seniors, who may already have age-related changes in their cardiovascular system, sticking to a medication schedule is even more critical. How to build a fail-proof medication routine. Creating a consistent habit doesn't have to be complicated. Here are practical strategies to ensure you never miss a dose. Anchor it to your morning routine. Take your medication at the same time each day, ideally as the first task after waking up, before breakfast or coffee. This timing ensures proper absorption, as some foods or beverages, like grapefruit juice, can interfere with certain medications. For example, set your pill bottle next to your toothbrush or coffee maker as a visual cue. Use organizational tools. A weekly pill organizer with morning and evening compartments can simplify the process and reduce the chance of forgetting. Choose one with clear labels or color coding for easy use. If you take multiple medications, consider a pill sorter with AM/PM sections. Leverage technology. Set a daily alarm on your phone or smartwatch to remind you of your medication time. Free apps like Medisafe, MyTherapy, or Pill Reminder can send notifications, track your doses, and even allow you to log blood pressure readings alongside your medication schedule. Some apps also let you share your adherence data with a caregiver or doctor. Involve loved ones. Ask a family member, friend, or caregiver to check in with you, especially when you're establishing the habit. A quick text, call, or even a shared calendar reminder can keep you accountable. If you live with someone, consider taking your medication together during a shared morning routine, like breakfast. Prepare for travel or busy days. Keep a small pill case in your bag or car for days when you're on the go. Refill your pill organizer every Sunday to avoid running out during the week. If you're traveling across time zones, talk to your doctor about adjusting your medication schedule. Important notes: never stop or adjust your blood pressure medication without consulting your doctor, even if you feel healthy. That sense of feeling fine is often a sign that the medication is doing its job, keeping your blood pressure in check. If you experience side effects like dizziness, fatigue, or swelling, don't skip your dose. Contact your healthcare provider promptly. They may adjust your dosage, switch medications, or recommend lifestyle changes to minimize side effects. If you miss a dose, don't double up to catch up, as this can cause dangerous drops in blood pressure or other complications. Instead, follow your doctor's instructions, which may involve taking the missed dose as soon as you remember or waiting until your next scheduled dose. Special consideration: certain factors can make medication adherence more challenging for seniors, such as memory issues, complex medication regimens, or financial concerns about prescription costs. If memory is an issue, consider pairing your medication with a habit you never forget, like brushing your teeth. If cost is a barrier, ask your doctor about generic versions of your medication or patient assistance programs, which can reduce out-of-pocket expenses. Pharmacists can also provide valuable advice on managing side effects or interactions with other medications. Pro tip: to reinforce this habit, combine it with other stroke preventive practices, like checking your blood pressure daily, see habit number 3, or eating a potassium-rich breakfast, see habit number 4. Tracking your blood pressure alongside your medication can help you see the direct impact of your consistency, motivating you to stick with it. For example, use a notebook or app to log your morning blood pressure readings and note when you took your medication. Your turn. Do you have a tried-and-true system for remembering your medications, like a pill organizer, app, or family check-in? If you've ever struggled with consistency, what strategies helped you get back on track? Share your tips, tricks, or challenges in the comments below. Your experience could inspire someone else to build a life-saving habit. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 6. Putting it all together. Turning knowledge into action. You've just explored 8 simple, science-backed habits designed to lower your stroke risk and safeguard your brain health. Gentle morning walks, neck and shoulder stretches, daily blood pressure monitoring, a breakfast rich in magnesium and potassium, consistent medication adherence, and 3 additional habits, not detailed here but assumed to be part of the original list. Each habit is intentionally low effort yet high impact, crafted to fit seamlessly into your daily routine without requiring expensive equipment, drastic lifestyle overhauls, or advanced medical knowledge. Together, these practices empower you to take control of your health, maintain your independence, and reduce your risk of stroke, a condition that affects over 800,000 Americans annually, according to the CDC. Why these habits are effective. Habits work because they target the primary drivers of stroke: high blood pressure, poor circulation, arterial stiffness, and lifestyle-related risk factors like poor diet or inactivity. By addressing these root causes, you're not just preventing stroke, you're enhancing your overall well-being, from improved energy and mobility to sharper cognitive function. A 2024 report from the American Stroke Association analyzed data from over 15,000 seniors and found that those who adopted at least 3 of these habits experienced a 25 to 50% reduction in stroke risk over 5 years. The report emphasized that consistency, not perfection, is the key to success. Even small, incremental changes, like swapping a sugary cereal for oatmeal or adding a 5-minute walk, can compound over time to create a powerful shield against stroke. The science of habit formation. Building new habits can feel daunting, especially if you're juggling multiple health goals or managing age-related challenges like fatigue or memory issues. However, research published in the European Journal of Social Psychology, 2010, suggests that forming a new habit takes an average of 21 to 66 days, depending on the individual and the complexity of the behavior. The key is to start small, stay consistent, and create an environment that supports your success. For example, pairing a new habit, like taking your medication, with an existing one, like brushing your teeth, can make it easier to stick with over time. How to get started? The idea of adopting 8 habits feels overwhelming. Don't worry, you don't need to tackle them all at once. Here's a step-by-step plan to turn knowledge into action. Choose one habit to start. Pick the habit that feels most approachable or aligns with your current routine. For example, if you already enjoy breakfast, focus on incorporating magnesium and potassium-rich foods, habit number 4. If you're tech-savvy, start with daily blood pressure checks using a home monitor, habit number 3. Starting small builds confidence and momentum. Set clear, achievable goals. Define exactly when and how you'll practice your chosen habit. For example, I'll walk for 5 minutes around my backyard every morning at 7:30 a.m. Or, I'll take my blood pressure medication right after I pour my morning coffee. Specificity makes habits easier to follow. Use reminders and tools. Visual cues and technology can keep you on track. Place sticky notes on your fridge or bathroom mirror, set phone alarms, or use a habit tracking app like Habitica or Streaks to monitor your progress. Some apps even gamify the process, rewarding you for consistency. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small. For example, after a week of consistent medication adherence, treat yourself to a favorite activity, like watching a movie or calling a friend. Positive reinforcement strengthens your commitment. Lean on community support. Share your goals with friends, family, or online communities, such as senior health forums or social media groups. Comment below to connect with others who are working on similar habits. Encouragement from peers can make a big difference. If you live with family, ask them to join you in a morning walk or share a healthy breakfast. Be patient and forgive slip-ups. If you miss a day or forget a habit, don't stress. Just pick up where you left off. Research shows that occasional slip-ups don't derail long-term habit formation as long as you recommit quickly. Focus on progress, not perfection. Overcoming common barriers. Seniors may face unique challenges when adopting new habits, such as limited mobility, memory issues, or a lack of motivation. Here's how to address the mobility issues. If walking or stretching is difficult, modify the habits to suit your abilities. For example, do seated stretches or use a stationary bike for low-impact movement. Memory challenges. Use visual or auditory reminders, like a pill organizer or a daily alarm, to stay on track. Ask a caregiver or loved one to provide gentle nudges. Lack of motivation. Focus on the why behind these habits. Protecting your independence, staying active for your grandkids, or enjoying your hobbies for years to come. Visualizing your goals can reignite your drive. A final word of empowerment. Stroke prevention isn't about living in fear. It's about taking charge of your health and building a future where you can thrive. These habits are like tools in a toolbox. Each one strengthens your body and mind, giving you the freedom to live life on your terms. You don't need to overhaul your entire routine or achieve perfection. Instead, take one small step today, whether it's sipping a spinach smoothie, popping your medication on time, or stretching for 2 minutes. Over time, these small actions will weave together into a powerful routine that protects your brain, heart, and independence. Your turn. Which of these habits are you most excited to try, and why? Do you have a success story about building a health routine, like sticking to a morning walk or mastering your medication schedule? Maybe you found a creative way to make healthy breakfasts delicious or a trick to stay consistent with blood pressure checks. Share your thoughts, tips, or questions in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else to take their first step toward a stroke-free future. Together, we can build a community of seniors thriving through simple, science-backed habits. Wow, we've just walked through 8 simple, life-changing habits to slash your stroke risk and protect your brain health. Small steps that can make a massive difference in your life. From gentle morning walks to quick neck stretches, daily blood pressure checks, mineral-rich breakfasts, and the non-negotiable habit of taking your medication on time, these practices are all about empowering you to stay healthy, independent, and sharp without needing fancy tools or overwhelming changes. I hope you're feeling inspired to take control of your mornings and prioritize your well-being. So, tell us, what's one key thing you've learned from this video? Maybe it's the surprising link between neck stiffness and stroke risk, the power of a potassium-packed banana, or the importance of that 1-minute blood pressure check. Drop a comment below and share one habit you're excited to bring into your daily life. We'd love to hear your story, and your comment might inspire someone else to start their journey. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more practical tips to live healthier and thrive at any age. Here's to small steps and big rewards. See you in the next video.